Hello and welcome to True Crime Rocket Science, the most authentic voice in true crime. In this episode, we're going to listen to the Moab Incident witness statement. That's a guy called Christopher. We don't know what his surname is, but it was the guy who called in the Moab Incident. And so in this recording, we're going to hear Christopher describing to the officer on scene at about 5 in that afternoon of the 12th of August, describing the altercation he saw at the Moonflower Co-op that day, right? And it actually changes one's perception of the Moab incident, having the officer leave Brian, leave Gabby, having spoken to both of them, speak to the witness again and kind of get a sense from the witness that there was sort of mutual argy-bargy going on. One of the key points in the about 4 minutes 30-second statement, and all of this starts at about 12 minutes 31 in the new raw footage of the body cam, is the witness, Christopher, saying that it appeared that Brian was trying to grab Gabby's phone. So what do you think that was all about? That's the one thing. And I think the other thing is that he appeared to be pushing her away, trying to not let her get into the van, and this obviously upset her. Something else that comes across in a kind of ominous, kind of eerie way is that he said it seemed almost like children fighting, but he said there was something weird about it. He said there was a weird vibe to it. Now, obviously, I will be doing a more thorough analysis of the rest of this second body cam that has been released. But for now, listen to the Moab incident describe what he saw directly in his own words, prompting him to call 911, and that then led to the Moab incident. Before we get to that, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. Like, share, leave a comment, and let's get started.
Police, how are you? Hey, we got this van stopped, and we've separated the male and the female, and we got both of their stories. Now that we're not looking for them so intensely, I was just wondering if you had a minute to just kind of repeat to me what it is exactly you saw.
No problem, sir. Yeah, so I was talking to my friend across the street near the Forest Service building, and I just noticed that this couple was sort of arguing a bit, and I wasn't staring at them, but it did catch my attention, and what I noticed is it seemed like they were sort of squabbling over a phone. I want to say that he was trying to grab her phone, and I'm not sure exactly why. And then it seemed like he had sort of blocked the one side of the van and sort of wasn't letting her in. And then the male was stepping into the driver's seat, and she was trying to get into the van. I think he said something about, "Why are you being so mean?" something like that. And I remember she sort of hit him a few times, and it wasn't like slugs in the face, but just kind of like two kids kind of fighting. They reminded me of very mature, I don't know, children sort of fighting. But there seemed like something was off, and it seemed like a weird vibe. And eventually it was like, she crawled into the driver's seat, sort of like got into the vehicle over his lap, sort of forced her way in, I guess. And then they were in the car, and then they just drove away. So I wasn't sure what the nature of the argument was or what. It just seems like there was some sort of disagreement and some sort of like shutting. I don't know why she would have entered through the driver's door. I thought that was strange. And so I thought about calling it in, but as soon as I walked up this bar, there was another gentleman who was already calling it in, so I was like, oh, good on you. That seems it off. I wasn't sure what to do in that situation, but that's what I saw, and if there's any other specific questions, I'm happy to try to answer.
Did you ever see the male strike the female?
I would say that I think I saw maybe a push or a shove, but not like a full-on punch to the face or anything.
Was the shove was the shove or push an aggression towards her, or was it a defensive maneuver away from her or to get her away from him?
That's a good question. It was unclear what was going on to me, but it did seem like he was. It seemed like he was trying to close off passenger side of the vehicle and closed things up. It almost seemed like he put that backpack or something on the back of the vehicle, I'm not sure. And then he was stepping in and she was out trying to get in. So maybe,
Okay.
I don't, it was, the whole thing was off. And so, no, I didn't see anything that was like him chasing after her or hitting her or vice versa. There was it was kind of light and they were almost kind of laughing, and I wasn't sure if they were just joking around, to be honest, but then it got more strange as he was in the vehicle about to drive off.
But you did see her slapping him, though, it sounds like.
Yes, it was like, my memory is he was in the driver's seat, and she has the driver's door open, and she's like kind of hitting him either in the arm or maybe on the face, maybe with an open hand, like, hey, let me in, don't be a jerk, something like that.
Okay. Well, you know, your story is really, really helpful because you're an independent witness, and we've just interviewed both of them, and what you're saying is making everything make a lot of sense. So I really appreciate that I ran into you and that I was able to get your number and talk to you. So thank you very much. If we need to ask for a written statement, obviously it's voluntary, it's helpful, but at this point I don't know if we need to go that far unless you're around and super willing at this moment. I can meet you and get a statement.
Yeah, no, I live here, totally willing to do that.
Oh, nice, okay.
Maybe I'll just I can go write it down now before memory fades, because like I said, I was kind of just casually observing, but something did seem off, and just wanted to make sure that no one was in a bad situation. So
where can we find you to give you a form real quick? About 10-15 minutes.
Okay, cool. All right,
Thank you. Appreciate you.
All right, bye-bye.